Welcome back, everyone. So today we're going to be doing Marion County, which is the checkerboard. I tried to do this as my very first county, but it got rained out, so it was a complete fail. Now, I started at this trailhead last week to do the Carlisle to Indianola. Instead of taking that nice smooth trail right there and going southwest, I'm going to go down the highway, the shoulder of the highway, which I've never done before, and go southeast to Pleasantville. And I'm going to be on the highway for a few miles, and then I'm going to turn off at my first gravel exit. I do not want to ride on the highway. I do not want to ride where there's cars. So today's bike setup is a little different, and I'm going to show that here in a second. I'm actually on a mountain bike with different tires, and I'm carrying my backpack instead of a bag with a rack. And the entire setup literally is probably 30 to 40 pounds heavier than my nice road bike setup. So we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to take off now, and we'll see you in a little bit. So this setup is much different from the road bike setup. We'll see how it works. Oh my gosh, that is a very big hill. I stopped to take a break in the shade after that big long hill. It's 90 degrees out right now. I brought 3 containers of water with me. I'm through one of them and I started the second one. I think it's about maybe 5 or 7 miles or so to the restaurant. Gravel riding is tough. It's very tough. It's very hot. These hills are big. You know, on my road bike, there wasn't very many hills in the trails, so you're just in the big gears and you're flying. This last big hill, I had to go into the granny gear, and I think I could probably walked my bike up just as fast as I could have rode it up. But I'm just chilling out in the shade. Everything is fine. I'm going to make sure that I fill up, drink a lot of water when I get to Pleasantville, get to the restaurant, and then I'm gonna, I have a total of 4 containers with me. I'm gonna make sure they're all full on the way back. This is tough. This is what I want, you know. I'm sweating to death. I'm definitely earning that meal, and I'm looking forward to it. So this was just a little check-in. See you guys later. It was 19.75 miles, all gravel. The first 10 were fine. Everything was fine. The heat wasn't a problem. The hills weren't a problem. The last 5, I was questioning my decision. It was tough. Definitely going to fill up all the water and drink. I haven't had a soda pop in a long time, and I ordered a Coke. So I'll show you the menu. I heard the onion rings are good here.
Onion rings, yes.
Okay, yep. I will try the onion rings to start.
Do you want a half order?
And can you show me, what's the price difference?
$7.25 or $9.50.
I'll take the full order.
Full order?
Yep. And I heard your, the ranch sauce, is it like homemade here? I'll take some of that.
Yeah.
That's what I'll have to start.
Okay. Do you want to wait to order food then?
Yes.
Okay.
How stringent are you on this 4 p.m. rule?
Normally, we are very, but we do have some dough rolled and a pizza maker here, so we can do it.
Really? Mm-hmm. Sweet. Okay, I'll start with the onion rings.
The full order?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is the big order. Here's my hand. Holy moly. It's 6 inches off the plate. Jeez. So the stringy ones, the skinny stringy ones. Greasy and delicious. So that's how far I've gotten into the onion rings. Barely put a dent. And then I ordered, even though it's not 4 o'clock yet, they let me do it. I ordered a large pepperoni. So I got the homemade ranch. Let's try it. Mm. So since they're being so nice, I decided to set up my tripod. I'm not even hungry anymore. But I'm gonna chill here for as long as I can. It is so hot. This right here is the take-home pile. Huge. This right here is Alyssa. She helped me today. Say hello, Alyssa.
Hello.
Yep. Her and the rest of the Checkerboard staff, they were great. Just got done with the Checkerboard. I was there for about an hour and a half. Everything was great. They took very good care of me, and I said I was on my bike and doing a video, and they said, you know, stay as long as you need to, drink, you know, do you want water to go? So I filled all 4 containers I had. I only brought 3 here with me. I only filled up 3 on the way out. That was a mistake. I have all 4 filled right now, and I'm not going to do the gravel route back, which was 19.4 miles. I'm going to do strictly the shoulder of the highway to get back to the truck quicker and get out of this heat. It's about 93, 94 degrees right now. So I'm just going to stick to the shoulder, and if I just pray that I don't get hit. The food was great. If you are going to be adventurous and order a full thing of onion rings, you better have some people here to eat them with, to help you eat them. That's for sure. Did you see how big those onion rings were? I mean, that plate was huge, and the pizza was very delish. It's got a super light crust. I don't almost. It is like there was. I'm sure I'm going to explain it wrong, but it felt like there was air in the dough, and so the crust was super light. But it was great, and everything's been good so far. Glad that I got it done. This was kind of my like redemption ride because this was the first one I was supposed to do, but I got rained out. And now I'm just going to try to pedal as hard as I can and stay hydrated and get back to the truck and get out of here. So successful trip so far. Lessons learned, a lot of lessons learned, and we're just going to keep going. So I'm a little less than halfway right now. I pulled over by the side of the highway. I have 6.8 miles to go. Everybody's being super duper respectful. All the semi-truck drivers have moved over into opposite lanes. Only one car was even like within 6 feet of me, which is super great. To all the people who have drove on this highway and passed me, thank you for moving over. I definitely appreciate it. There is no trees, there's no shade. You know, they talk about water mirages. I'm fine on water right now, but I'm chasing clouds. Like, oh my gosh, there's a cloud up ahead. Let's see if I can get under its shade. There's no shade out here. There's no trees, there's no nothing. It is hot. I'll see you in 6.8 miles. The nice man at Get and Go in Hartford is letting me hang out in front of a cooler. I know there's beer behind me and I don't drink, don't get the wrong impression. I'm just soaking up the air. Oh, that's nice. Oh. I'm back to my truck in Indianola. The total mileage was 32.57. The first 19.4 were gravel, back roads, mostly gravel, but all back roads, and then whatever coming back, so 13 some or 13 coming back was just to a 4-lane highway, and I was on the shoulder. It had about 18 inches of shoulder. Bless the hearts of all the drivers out there who moved over. I thank you so much. That's awesome. I never felt like I was in jeopardy at all. A ton of lessons learned. I think the bike's okay. I mean, I really want to buy a new bike, and a new bike's coming, but I need to learn to use what I have, and that's generally not how I roll. I usually want to buy something new all the time. But I use the mountain bike, it's fine. The lessons I learned there were I need to have like 3 water cages or even 4 places to put water, so I don't have to carry it on my back. And I'm not going to carry a backpack ever again. I'm going to just buy a handlebar bag and cut down the supplies that I need and just carry the things that I'm for sure gonna need. Have the water on the bike, have at least 4 bottles wherever I go, and change out the seat. Towards the end, all the weight in my backpack and the uncomfortable seat and just the time in the saddle, it became very painful and uncomfortable, and I just wanted it to be over. But you know, when I started this thing, all I wanted to do was get off the couch. You know, get out and do something. I'm so sick of just being inside, thinking that the chances I have, the days that I have, are passing me by. And I want to say that from that action of sitting on the couch and doing 32 miles on gravel and highway in 92, 93 degree weather, those 2 things are galaxies apart. Galaxies. And so there is the sense of accomplishment, like I didn't waste today. For sure, I did not waste today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope the next one's coming soon. I have no idea what county it is. Maybe I'll probably do more of the back road stuff. I just need to fix the weight issues and fix the seat. So thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.